Max, it looked like they did a good job frustrating you most of the night with Thomas. How are you able to kind of just work through that and be ready at the end to hit the big shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think they, were kind of trying to keep two on me, kind of get the ball out of my hands. And, Double D was able to knock down some shots, get into the paint. And so, really just staying with it. I mean, it's a long game, 40-minute game. And, it might not always be my turn, and you know what I'm saying? So just staying ready for those moments.
Dylan, did you have a feeling before the game that you had it, or was it just as it got going you felt comfortable?
Yeah, we talked about it before the game that they would be in that drop early, and so we were just going to keep picking and popping until they made an adjustment, and they decided that they were going to keep dropping so we continued to run the pick and pop, and so I just got my opportunities.
Dylan, you guys didn't have Caden Shedrick tonight. How much of an adjustment was it to kind of hit your stride without that big shot blocker down there?
Yeah, it's different. I think they got a couple of layups in there that probably they wouldn't have had if Shedrick was in there. But we have two shot blockers, me and him, in there at the same time. It's really difficult to get layups. So we missed him tonight. But we knew we've always had a next man up mentality for Texas. It was last year and the year before that. And so that we continue to embrace that.
Coming off a disappointing game, a tough game at home against Texas Tech, to come in here into a tough environment on the road and win a tight game, what do you think this will do for you guys moving forward?
Yeah, I think, we'll continue to grow from it, continue to understand the intensity we have to play with. The big thing was, open up Big 12 play. We didn't get a victory. So it was really watching that and then seeing how we were going to respond. So we knew it was a big moment for us, and the guys responded the right way, bringing the right intensity, and playing for a full 40 minutes.
Dylan finished with a career-high 33 points. What was working for you early? It seems like you really found your rhythm there early. What was able to work for you and to find your spots there on the defensive end?
We knew that with the pick and pop, it was going to be a long closeout for them. So just attacking their closeouts and taking the jump shots whenever they weren't closing all the way out, that was really what I looked to do throughout the game, and it worked for us tonight.
First Big 12 game in this arena. How was the atmosphere? Was it conference worthy?
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere. It got real loud at times where you really couldn't hear anything. And I think in those moments especially, that's when it's most important for us to stay connected, stay together. And I thought we did a good job of that.
What'd you think of it?
I agree. I think it's a great atmosphere. It's up there with just about with all of them. It was really loud. The student section was great. They were really into the game, so it was a great atmosphere.
You were here once, but it was a little different, right?
Oh, I actually wasn't here. I had surgery.
Okay.
So, but yes, it was COVID year. My teammate had a good game that day as well. I think he scored 30 on like 9 shots. Yeah.
Pippen?
Pippen, yeah.
Anything else for the players? Thank you, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay. Thank you guys for sticking around. Big-time crowd, big-time atmosphere here tonight, Big 12 basketball in a great venue. We knew it was going to be a really good crowd in here playing against a really, really good team, well-coached team. Wes has done an incredible job with this program here, and he has a physical team. He has a team that plays really fast in transition. They shoot the ball really well at home. So we knew we were going to have our hands full with a really good team on their home court. I thought our guys did a good job of coming in tonight and just really working the game, literally for 40 minutes, and we had to try to value taking care of the basketball. We had to have a physical mindset, but, a really tough ball game in a tough environment tonight.
Questions, please.
It felt like Cincinnati's guards, wings did a good job taking Max and Tyrese at least a little bit out of the rhythm. How impressive is it to see Max be able to still fight through that and make that final shot?
Yeah, no, they've got, you talk about Newman, you talk about an experienced guy, 6-year, big-time defender. So this is the best defensive team we played all year. And we knew that coming in here. Skillings has had a really good year to this point as well. He's an athletic wing that can defend, can drive the ball, get downhill. They got shot blockers behind them. A good team, good physical team. Big guy came in off the bench tonight and played well for those guys, gave him a great lift. But we knew going in, and Max has been the same size his whole life. So he's been pretty successful his entire life, being who he is. It's nothing he hasn't seen at this level. My message to him was to keep playing, keep working the game, and let's finish. Let's have some swag down the stretch. So when it's your opportunity, man, you go get it done.
Big night for Dylan Disu. Does this feel like the game that he kind of is hitting that stretch? And what's the potential of your team with him playing like that, especially coming off that tough loss against Texas Tech?
Well, he played the way he finished the year last year. I tell you, if we hadn't been in that Miami game, we're probably in Houston, But we didn't have him. But no, you know what? He's so much further along right now than I thought he would be at this point right now. He had no summer. He had no fall workouts. And he's literally playing himself into shape right now and in the game position. And he's playing with new guys, some guys that he hadn't played with over the course of last season into this season. So, I felt like it was time for him to go in the starting lineup today, and get him out the gate strong, ready to go. Sometimes, he's come back here over the last 4 or 5 games and he's come off the bench. And but it was time. He's ready. His conditioning is well. Our strength and conditioning coach Corey's done a great job. Obviously, Warren, our trainer's done a great job getting him to this point right now. And he came out and played like the MVP of the Big 12 tournament last year.
Coach, what was the key in your estimation? Last 45 seconds, you're trailing by 3 points, 73-70. What's your message to your team, especially with the crowd going the way it was? Well,
for us, one of our last huddles, we said, hey, we've got to, we had a position in the game right now where we've got to get a score stop right now to put ourselves in a position to try to win this game. And I thought our guys went out and executed that and did a great job really trying to force them into a tough 2, not give them a 3. In that worst case, put them on the foul line, make them have to make a free throw to try to close the game out. And I thought our guys did a good job of executing that down the stretch. Down the stretch, we still had 2 fouls to give, so we were working really hard, baseline out of bounds, to try to see if we could get a turnover first, and then we had to foul immediately. We knew the guys we wanted to foul, and lucky enough for us, it worked out that we were able to foul 2 of the numbers that we had on the board that we wanted to foul.
14 lead changes, is that something Cincinnati fans should get used to in the Big 12?
That's Big 12 play right there, man. That's Big 12 play every night. That's Big 12 every night. And, again, in this league, man, it's why it's the best league in the country. There's no night off. Whether you're at home, you're on the road, you got to come and take these wins. No one's going to give you a win. We found that out ourselves on Saturday. We, played a well-coached Texas Tech team that came in and, out-competed us on our home court and, walked away with the W. But, these are possession games. These are tough venue games. These are games where you have great coaching and you have great players.
2 last ones, please.
The first Big 12 game here in Fifth Third Arena. What was? How does this place stack up with the rest of the league for night one?
Wes, I told Wes before the game, he's done a great job again building this program. You look at, league where they were coming from. They had to deal with Houston. Houston's a physical team. He's built this team for the Big 12. They're a physical team. They rebound. They can play in transition. This venue here, it's always been a great basketball venue. I've been here years past, and Cincinnati is a great basketball city. They understand basketball, great fans. They've had great players and great teams over the years here. So, this is a great addition to the Big 12 in terms of, I'm not going to say a basketball school because football has been pretty good too, but basketball has been what you guys have hung your hat on here and stuff. So, this is a historic basketball program and a great venue.
Last one, please.
Caden wasn't able to go tonight. Do you just have an update on him after tonight?
Yeah, you know what? In our game toward the latter part of the game on Saturday at home, he suffered an injury. Nothing that's going to keep him out for an extended period of time. But tonight we just felt like he needed to rest tonight. It wasn't a game where we needed to put him at risk, put him in a position that was going to keep him out any longer than the time he's out. So we look to get him back. Again with great trainer and Warren, great strength and conditioning coach and Corey. They'll do a great job mending him over the next couple of days, and hopefully he's ready to go on Saturday in another tough venue up in West Virginia. Tough place to play, and a good team over there as well.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.